Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Valerie Morris and this is Bright Violet Arts. And today I will be using the Pigment Decobrush markers by Karin to create a sweet little springtime card with a little flower garden on it. And these flowers are especially cool because they require no drawing whatsoever. We're just going to be making these flowers with a brush tip of the Karin markers. You can also attempt it with other brands of brush markers, but I like the results from Karin, so I'm going to show you guys with that. The tip of these markers is elongated to a point, and the Karin markers are very spongy, so they're extremely flexible, and that's why I like them better than other brush markers. I'm going to make these little teardrop shapes just by touching the point of the pen to the paper and pushing down until I get that shape. I want to lift up cleanly so there's no other marks, but that's all there really is to it. So after I've practiced the little teardrops, I'm going to start pressing down those teardrop shapes in a circular pattern, and I can achieve that most easily if I rotate my paper as I go. So in this flower, I'm showing you 7 petals. If I wanted a denser flower, I will go with 8 petals. Which is what I'm showing you here with the purple marker, but it doesn't make much difference. The main idea is just to keep the flower petals close together but not exactly touching. For the leaves, I'm going to just do the same teardrop shape, only backward from the center of the flower. So instead of the pointy part of the teardrop going into the center, it's going to go out. Now for the center of the flower, I want a dot, and that is best achieved with a bullet nib paint pen or just drawing a little circle in with some kind of a gel pen, or any kind of marker if you're using white paper. The Karin marker makes really nice thick and thin lines, so I'm just demonstrating that here in case you're not familiar with how those look. It is a great marker for all kinds of illustration. But I'm just going to be using it for little dashed lines and then pressing in the teardrop shapes on this springtime card. I'm using regular black cardstock. You can use all kinds of surfaces with the Karin markers, so the paper type isn't that important. But I do like black because they show up so nicely, they're so opaque. So that's what I'm using for this demonstration. For this card design, I'm going to use 6 different colors. Although it would look nice even with 1 or 2 colors if that's, how many colors are available to you. That's one nice thing about the Karin Pigment Decobrush markers is they are available as open stock. At least they are on blick.com, and I'll put that website in my description box. But what's nice about that is that because these markers are kind of pricey, if you would like to buy just a few of them, just a handful of colors that you've selected, you can do that without having to invest in a whole set all at once. However, if you do want to invest in a professional brush tip paint marker, the sets are very nice to have. There are 7 sets available, and each set has 12 different colors. The colors that I'm using today all came from the pastel colors set. Under each of my flowers, I've drawn a line for the stem, and then now I'm adding back in some little leaves, and down at the bottom just little light swipes off to each side to represent the blades of grass below. I hope you enjoyed this short tutorial on brush tip flowers, and I hope you'll be making some of your own flower designs soon. If you have any questions, you can leave them for me in the comments. And you can also find more of my work at Instagram.com. I'm there at Bright Violet Arts. Don't forget to click like if you enjoyed this video, and think about subscribing if you'd like to see more illustration videos from me. I'll be back again soon with more tips and tricks. And until then, thanks again for checking out Bright Violet Arts.